everybody, and happy Saturday, not Sunday, Saturday. So as you guys know, yesterday I went out to a bunch of different Dollar Trees, 5 to be exact. Found stuff at every single one. I was in search of all the new DVDs and Blu-rays that have been showing up. And again, every single store proved to have something different that I wanted to pick up. It was awesome. But what I did not show you is that right next to the second Dollar Tree I hit up, there's also a Goodwill, the Not-So-Goodwill to be exact. And I was right there, so I had to stop in, and I found a few goodies. Apparently they had restocked. I found some decent stuff. Very excited about everything that I picked up, again, from the Not-So-Goodwill while out hunting at Dollar Trees yesterday. So that is what we will take a look at today. Everything that I picked up. So let's dive in. And first, we're going to take a look at the music I picked up. Yeah, I know, skip ahead, guys, but whatever. That's what we're going to take a look at now. So I did grab a whole bunch of CDs here, some really cool stuff. It was one of those things where you see like one good title and you think, wait a minute, that's a pretty good title. Could there be more? And you see another one, you go, okay, somebody with good taste must have traded in some stuff, or, no, they don't trade in, they, what's what I'm looking for? Not trade in, donate. That's the word. They must have donated some stuff, and there was just a bunch of really cool stuff donated. So I'm assuming this all comes from one awesome person. I don't know. But we have Buzzcocks, singles going steady. So Buzzcocks, great, like sort of early punk rock band. They're kind of like punk rock, new wave, like that like early 90s, late 70s sort of time period when it was kind of like a jumbled up mix of like what's quite new wave, what's quite punk rock, you know, whatever. Really good band though, a lot of good music on here. The only song that I actually recognize is Orgasm Addict. Great song, but I'm sure I probably know a few other songs on here once I actually hear them, so very cool. Then we have The Jam, again, another kind of new wave slash punk band from the late 70s, early 80s, very good. And yeah, here we go. I know we have another one. This is also The Jam with This Is the Modern World and All Mod Cons, which is actually 2 albums. So 2 albums in one. That is really cool. Interesting. They could shove all of that on one CD. But anyway, very, very cool. So 2 The Jam albums. In fact, they actually had, I think it was This Is the Modern World. They had that as well, just by itself. So I don't know if somebody for some reason had that and this, or I don't know. But anyway, very cool. Then this is awesome. This really made me upset that I did not have a CD player in my car. You guys keep telling me, get a portable CD player. I'm going to, because it drives me nuts. I know it's the year 2017. Everything's all Bluetooth and whatnot nowadays. Everything's digital. Everybody has their iPhones or their iPods or whatever. I hate it, though. I wish my car actually came with a CD player. It's insane that my car does not have a CD player. Again, I know it's 2017. CDs are out of date now, but I still listen to them. I'm sure many of you do as well. I will be getting myself a portable player because times like this arise when you pick up something like Teenage Fan Club. Are you kidding me? I've never owned anything by them, but I had many compilations back in the day with this band on it. I used to be really big into kind of grunge rock music, and then I eventually got into punk music and kind of pushed all that music to the side. But nowadays, I'm still really into that music. For a while there, again, I was kind of out of that and really into punk, but then over time, you know, my taste changed, and I realized, hey, there's more music out there than just punk rock. So I got back into some of the grunge and metal and industrial and stuff that I used to listen to before I got into punk, and then found other genres of music as well. And this was a band I used to listen to all the time back when I was like super into alternative and grunge rock music and whatnot. So this is pretty amazing, and I cannot wait to listen to this, but unfortunately, I gotta put it on my iPod before I can do that. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Then I picked up, some more Jam. I forgot about this. We have Sound Effects, so another Jam album. Very cool. This is great. I actually used to own this back in the day, again, before I sold off my collection. I do like the Beatles. Great band. I mean, who doesn't like the Beatles? Come on, probably one of the most influential groups of all time. Probably the, dare I say, well, I don't know if I would personally say the greatest rock group of all time, but probably the most popular and one of the most influential pop groups, or well, pop or rock groups of all time, the Beatles. So I grabbed Let It Be Naked. Again, I used to have this back in the day. It's actually a double disc set, which is really, really cool. That is great. So I'm very happy to have that back in the collection. That's cool. Then I grabbed some Audio Slave here, which the sticker's still on it. Apparently I forgot to take the stickers off the last 4 of these. This is just the self-titled album, so Audio Slave, very cool. I've actually never owned anything by them. And then we also have Audio Slave Revelations, so 2 Audio Slave albums, very cool, great music, and rest in peace, Chris Cornell. And with that being said, rest in peace as well, we have Soundgarden A-side. So this is all their kind of like singles and sort of like a best of kind of album. Very cool. Again, something else I used to have back in the day. So that is really, really awesome. Right before I started selling all my CDs, I started to, that was kind of when I really started to get back into some of the older music I used to listen to, like grunge and rock bands and stuff like that. And I started picking up all these like best ofs. I had like the best of Counting Crows and Smashing Pumpkins, Nirvana and Soundgarden and whatnot. And then from there I started buying some of their albums. But so right before I got out of collecting music, I had like all these like best of albums, and I was so mad I ever got rid of them. So glad to be getting them back. And again, Chris Cornell, rest in peace, great artist, and some great music right here. So very cool. And then finally, this is great. We have Ryan Adams, this being 29. Ryan Adams, really great artist. I really enjoy his music before he did like the Ryan Adams and the Cardinals, which is like his band. But before that, he had more of like a singer-songwriter kind of sound to him, and I really enjoy that music. Once he got this whole like, and the Cardinals thing, the music changed a little bit. It's still good. I like it, but it's not quite the same. Kind of like, if you listen to Dashboard Confessional, like back when Dashboard Confessional was kind of just all acoustic and whatnot, it was great, and then they added like the band to it, and then it just sort of changed its sound, and it's not as good. So anyway, very cool. Ryan Adams, great artist. That is awesome. Glad to pick that up. So yeah, a whole bunch of more music for the collection. I have a huge pile of CDs sitting over there. I'm looking at them right now. I got to put them all away yet. CDs go up in my rafters, and putting stuff away up there is a huge pain in the butt. It takes me like at least like 3 hours to put stuff away if I put stuff away in the rafters. So I got to do that. My plan is before I go down to Walt Disney World at the end of this month, I will have all my CDs put away. That's the plan. But anyway, some really cool stuff there. These were all 97 cents a piece. That is awesome. Had to grab those. And then I have one last piece of music here. Check this out, guys. This, again, I don't collect vinyl. I completely understand people who do collect vinyl, though. I think it's awesome. I love Laserdiscs because of the great size and the awesomeness of the artwork. So I understand why people like vinyl. I mean, not only does it sound great, but it has really cool artwork, and that's one of the reasons why I think vinyl is amazing. But I don't collect it because it would just collect dust. I would never ever listen to vinyl. Not that I have anything wrong with it, but I know I wouldn't listen to it because I don't listen to music at home. I listen to music when I'm in my car. And as such, I can't listen to records in the car. So in other words, I would never listen to the records. They'd be cool. I'd want to listen to them, but I know I never would. So I don't collect vinyl, but this here would be an amazing find if I did. We have the Fat Boys Wipeout single. Are you kidding me? This was such a cool find. Look at that. Do you guys remember Fat Boys? Do you remember them? Oh my gosh, that is too cool. So awesome, awesome find. Pretty blown away by that. Great 80s kind of I don't know what you want to call them. I mean, they're a rap group, but I was gonna call them kind of like I don't know. They're kind of like goofy. It's kind of goofy rap, but it's fun. I like it. Great band. Not band, but great group. I don't know what we're looking for here. They're awesome though. So very cool. Again, just an amazing find. If I collected vinyl, this would be something I would gladly love to have in my collection, but I don't. So this is for the store. But okay, now down to the actual cinema. So I know 9 minutes in, and we're finally getting into the stuff that most of you want to see, but deal with it. I collect music as well. So on VHS, we have Star Wars Return of the Jedi, which is really cool to find this because I actually have the matching release for Star Wars, the first movie. I actually have that on VHS as well up at the store. So I now have these both. That is cool. Look at that artwork. It's amazing. I do believe this is the original theatrical cut as well. So that's awesome. Then, let's see, what else do I have? Anything for the store? Yes. Then we have The Incredibles, the widescreen release. I see the full screen release a lot, but I always pass on it because Who the heck wants full screen? Nobody. So anytime I come across like good Disney widescreen in perfect condition, I have to pick it up, and this was in mint condition, so very cool. Some Disney Pixar for the store. That is absolutely awesome. Love that. And then some goodies for me. This is awesome. We have Good Eats with Alton Brown. What is this? Super Sweets. I actually have Super Sweets, I think like 3 and 4, something like that, so I'm missing 2. But Good Eats is such an amazing show. I was obsessed with the show back in the day. It's kind of like history lesson slash cooking show, like a mixture. But Alton Brown does this great job of yeah, I don't know how you want to describe it. He does all these like skits and sketches, and it makes his show really fun. Again, it's not just it's not just a cooking show. He teaches you how to make stuff, but he tells you the science behind it and the history of it. So he'll tell you, you know, oh, here's the history of this dish we're making, and then oh, are you wondering why like this cheese does this to the whatever? Oh, here's the science behind it. So it's really cool. As a history guy, as a guy who loves to learn, this show is right up my alley, because I do not really care for cooking shows, but this does it perfectly. This is the one cooking show I am really into, so very cool to have this. Another Good Eats for the collection. I have a whole boatload of these Good Eats DVDs. Every time I come across them, I always pick them up, so really cool find. $1.97, awesome deal. Oh, wait, I forgot, this is also for the store, my bad. We have The Tudors, the complete first season. Almost forgot all about this. Grab it because it's in perfect condition. It's brand new, factory sealed, and it was dirt cheap. So I figured what the heck, I would grab it for the store. Hopefully somebody out there is interested in that. But okay, back to me. This is amazing. For only $1.97, we have The Hunger Games Catching Fire Steelbook. Look at that, the Blu-ray Steelbook. Oh, I just gave the code away. It doesn't matter, I already have it. The Hunger Games, yeah, Catching Fire Steelbook. That is really cool, beautiful. I gotta get some of the, oh, look, there's sticker there, sticker there. Why are there so many stickers on this thing? I gotta get all those off. But anyway, very cool, that is awesome. I do already have this movie on Blu-ray, but for $2, I will definitely upgrade to the Steelbook. Like I said, I'm not some big Steelbook collector in the sense that I'm not going out on Tuesdays to get the new Steelbooks. I'm not going to spend $30 on some Steelbook. I don't care that much. But for $2, I'm going to pick it up because I do like Steelbooks. I think they're amazing. As I said before, I've seen people with huge collections, and the people who, you know, rush out to get every Tuesday and get that new Steelbook and import them from Japan and from Europe and stuff. Like those people, I've seen their collections. They look amazing, all lined up. They are so cool. I love them. Steelbooks are beautiful. I just can't spend the money. That's all. So, but anyway, $2 I can spend. So that is really awesome. Very fantastic. And then this was pretty cool, but unfortunately, it's only season 7, so kind of random. We have Star Trek Deep Space Nine season 7. Yeah, again, kind of random. It was 97 cents. I think they may have thought this was a VHS because their VHS tapes are marked at 97 cents. Usually season sets are more than $2. Sometimes they're $2, but other times they'll mark them like $5. I've seen them even more than that. So my assumption is they probably, I guess, thought because of the size, it was a VHS. I don't know. That's my only guess, because why else would it be marked at only 97 cents? So even though I don't have any other Deep Space Nine, and this is the only season I now have, which is really random, I do want to eventually have the entire series. I have all of Next Generation. I have all of Voyager. I have all of well, yeah, I have the original, I have Next Generation, Voyager. What's the one that comes like? Is it between that? I don't know. I have another series of Star Trek. I'm not some big Star Trek guy. I enjoy what I've seen. I really gotta start getting into these series, but I do have something else. That's gonna drive me nuts. What's the other series? Leave a comment down below. You guys know. Chris, if you're watching, Chris will leave a comment down below yelling at me. He's the Star Wars, yeah, he's the Star Trek nerd. He hates it when I say Star Wars instead of Star Trek. Anyway, so what was I even getting at? I have no idea. Eventually, I want to have the entire collection, so had to pick this up for only $1. I mean, it was in perfect condition. I was not gonna pass on that, and hopefully somewhere down the line I'll get all the rest of the seasons as well. So very cool for $1. That was a steal. Had to grab it. Oh, by the way, here's my Catching Fire that I do currently own, but now will be replaced with the Steelbook. So this will be available at the store as well. So there you go, guys. That is it. So again, like I said, yesterday while out hunting at Dollar Tree, I did stop at the Not-So-Goodwill, and they did restock, as you saw, and I found a lot of really cool stuff that was awesome. So, okay, guys, that is it. I gotta get to bed because tomorrow, apparently, I'm going to back to the Columbus Flea Market with Chris out in New Jersey. Not only is that a long drive, I kind of hate driving like the hour and a half out there, but it's a super long drive. But on top of that, the flea market is just, you've seen the video, I'm sure. It's insane. It's overwhelming, to say the least. It's one of those things where you get there and you're like, how am I going to do, like, you don't even know. Your brain just goes, it just melts. It's not like Jake's where you're like, okay, I'm going to go up and down the rows, and when I'm done, I'm done. This place is a giant maze of just people selling stuff, and you have no idea where to go. You forget where you've been. It's really crazy. So tomorrow I'm expecting to just go insane. That's what this place does to me. But it should be fun, and hopefully I'll find some good deals. But again, I gotta get to bed because tomorrow's gonna be a very long, tiring day. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're gonna get one. And of course, don't forget to check out Patreon, where you can help support the show. The simple donation of $1 a month, that's only $12 a year. That's it. Really does help out, goes a long way, and goes right back into these videos. You can, of course, donate more if you want, but 12 bucks is all it takes. It does give you early access to most of my videos as well. Again, it's super appreciated, and it does go back into the show. Also, be sure to check out Spreadshirt.com, where you can grab yourself many different designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts. There are some new ones up there if you want to check that out. Again, proceeds do help the show, and most importantly, check out the Cinema Sickness store on Instagram, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media, like some of the stuff you saw today. And at the end of every video, I'm going to post like a little picture now of what is available for the store. Like basically, like everything I picked up today that's for the store will be in a video now, or be in a picture now. I plan on doing that at the very end of the video. So if you want to see everything I picked up all at one time, it should be at the end of every video now. That's the plan. Stay tuned for that. So links to all that can be found down below in the description of this video. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. See you guys then. Bye. So I have been asked before if I ever change my clothes. I assure you, I do every single day. I'm not a dirtball, I do change my clothes, but every day you will see me in a pair of Chuck Taylors, a pair of blue jeans, a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, and of course my hat. I wear the same exact thing every single day. It's sort of my uniform. I don't know, I like how I look in this stuff, so this is what I wear. And to prove it, I just got something in the mail here. This is ridiculous. I ordered this for Disney World when I go down there. I want it to look all nice and fresh, so I placed an order at Spreadshirt.com because, what the heck? Because yes, even I have to order t-shirts for myself. I do not get these t-shirts made anywhere and then sell them off. All these t-shirts are made at Spreadshirt.com. They're made to order. I have to pay for my own t-shirts just like everybody else does. And because I am completely psychotic, I ordered myself 8 new Cinema Sickness t-shirts. Yes, 8 of the same exact t-shirt, just another one of these. I want to look fresh and have nice new t-shirts for Disney. So if you happen to see me down there on multiple occasions and I'm wearing the same exact thing every single day, I assure you I have changed.